This one's for the ladies. So if you're struggling to lose 15 to 20 kilos and you are maybe a shift worker or you get woken up by your baby a lot, maybe you've just always had trouble sleeping and you have low energy levels, you might think that there's something wrong with your hormones. You might be getting closer to 40 and you're starting to realize that what you used to do in your 20s doesn't work for you anymore. Or maybe just like Tash, your doctor's starting to say you need to lose weight. Otherwise, you're not going to be around for as long as you want to be. If any of that resonated with you, then I want to show you this really remarkable woman. And I can't take credit for this because my wife actually worked with Tash. Tash was great. She had a really clear reason to lose the 20 kilos that she lost. And as you can see here, she put a lot of effort into recording data, which is a key marker of success for all of our most successful clients, is that they actually keep really good, great data. They get into great structures and routines which allow that. So before we go and dive into her meal records, which aren't going to give her justice because she's just recorded so many, I'm going to just show you three of them in a good spaced out display to see exactly how her food changed over the course of about 18 months. So this was Tash here. Now, Tash was a nurse. Her biggest domino was drinking Coke and snacking on chocolate to keep herself awake on night shift. And this is where she started. This is where her doctor said, hey, you've got a pre-existing heart condition. You've got to actually do something about this weight, otherwise you're going to start to struggle. So as you can see here, she dived right in. She started to eat out of the cookbook that we give her, and she simply replaced her three main meals. Okay, and this is where she started. This is where she began. If we fast forward to a little further down the track, so keeping in mind that she's only eating 3 meals a day there, and she's still snacking, and she's not very accurate on recording that. As time went on, she actually built the skill of recording data. Now, this is where she got to about halfway through. Already, you can see a clear difference in her stomach. One quick note before I move on is, ladies, when you start to lose weight, you actually get a little bit more of a droop here, and this is normal. If you can keep persisting, I'll show you what the next one looks like, okay? But this is normal, okay? When you see that droop, it actually means that you're starting to lose the body fat from the stomach. Okay, so this is where she looks at. Keep that in mind. This is where what she looks like. Great. So as I said, she got better at recording data. You can see now she's recording how much, so quantities of food, and she's also including a lot more plant food, a lot more rainbows in her meals, and a lot more volume. Still having the 3 meals. This was after Easter, and she just finished her last Ferrero Rocher, and she was very honest about that, okay? So this is where we see a lot of clients get unstuck, is that they will not record the things they don't want us to see. Don't be one of those people, because you will never get the help that you need, okay? Regardless if you're working with us or working with someone else. Make sure you're truthful and you're honest about your habits, and you're writing that down. The best way to do that is to write down as you go, not wait till the end of the week and try to remember what you ate. Now, look at this. Boom. Remember that lower pouch that I was talking about? You can see it's starting to tighten up here. And this was a 20 kilo mark for Tash. She looked absolutely fantastic here. She did a photo shoot that day. Do you want to see what she ate? Of course you do. Let's take a look. So this was her last meal record, right around that time there. Okay, so here, look at this. These meals are getting bigger and bigger. Lots more variety, heaps more protein than she was having when she first begun. Right, a lot more plant food, a lot more than when she first began as well. She's actually eating 4 meals a day here. Now, Tash didn't go crazy. Tash didn't start eating 6 meals a day. She never tracked or counted a calorie or a macro. She was very inconsistent with her exercise because of her heart condition. So that's just truth. That's just some testament to what nutrition can do when you actually look at it through the lens of what am I doing and improving it week by week, rather than trying to shoot for something that is totally unattainable, too far ahead for yourself. So if you need help to get started and to also be guided along the way, and you're sick of getting the result and losing that result, make sure you reach out for help.